What's going on, everybody? Pastor Wes here, and I'm here with another Sermon Rewind. This past Sunday, we talked about this idea that broken lives can still bear fruit. We were in Romans chapter 8, verses 28 to 32, and Paul was talking about the fact that in all things, God works for the good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. The fact is that many of us go through a lot of difficulties in our lives. Many of us have difficult circumstances and challenges that we may be faced with, and we might think that everything around us is broken. We might think that everything around us is damaged, but that is the time that God does his best work. And I know that it can be very difficult to see it that way. I know it can be challenging to really feel it within ourselves when we're going through some very tough times. But let me assure you that you shouldn't get discouraged. You shouldn't feel as though all is lost when things are kind of breaking down around you. I closed that message by sharing the fact that in agriculture, the only way for a seed to actually get planted and rooted and thus create fruit is for you to break up fallow ground. And sometimes situations in our lives are God breaking up fallow ground in order to push forward the purpose that God has for us in our lives. So I just hope that this encourages you throughout the week, that it encourages you to go back and to really listen again to that message. If you want to hear the entirety of that message, that broken lives bear fruit, go to Priesthood of Believers podcast on Spotify and you can listen to the entirety of that message and really allow it to seep into your spirit that God can truly use anything in your life to bring out the purpose and for it to work out for your good. You guys take care, and I certainly hope to see you in church.